Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to jump right into the messages for you. So let's get started. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Sagittarius. Don't forget that these are general messages. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Most likely the message isn't for you. Check with your other placements or any of the other zodiac readings that may stand out to you. All right, Sag, let's see what the cosmos has in store for you, or messages for you. We do have a new moon coming up a week from the day I'm reading this in your sign. So that always promises something new. Let's begin. What are the messages for Sagittarius? Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. You may find yourself in phases or stages of being on a solo mission or a solo journey, healing journey, and it is meant to be this way. It is meant for us to have the time to really go deep within and do some self-awareness, self-understanding at a much deeper level. And we can really only do this when we don't have the distraction of others. Others pulling in their energy or their opinions. Not to say that they don't have good things to say, but there are times on our journey when the universe really brings us to a space, the void. That's where there is nothing and everything in the void. This is your chance to connect, communicate with your higher self, with your guides, with the angels, with the divine. Some of you may find yourself feeling lonely, even if you're surrounded by others, as if nobody understands you, or you're just really breaking out of a very old, dense version of yourself. Realizing that there's much more to life. There's much more for you in life than what you have been allowing yourself to experience. We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You might want to check with yourself, Sagittarius. Check with yourself deep inside. This may resonate for some, but not for all. Is there a fear of intimacy? Is there a true fear of letting someone else completely and totally into your inner world, into your life? Or do you have a fear of being alone? Both could be true, yet the energy still remains the same. Many of us are meant to have more than enough quality time with ourselves so that we can discover the truth of ourselves, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You may also be working through some of your fears right now. Fear of being wrong. fear of being right, fear of the unknown. Fear of not being able to either connect to others fully, deeply, wholeheartedly. Fear of not finding your purpose. I know what I am here to do. Are you afraid that you're wrong? If it's coming from your heart, if it's something that you can't deny within yourself, even if it feels like a fairy tale, that is your purpose. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. This is the time. This is the time to release yourself from guilt, shame. We've all played out all of our multiple parts in life. We all have an inner narcissist. Some are a lot more intense than others, depending on the trauma that they experienced in childhood. But you may be seeing your reflection in the mirror. Some of you may also feel guilty about feeling lost and alone. And I should be further along by now. I should know where I'm going. I should know my purpose. I should no longer be afraid. Don't should yourself. That's one of the worst things you could do to yourself. Get into the flow. Allow yourself the time and space to clear away any negative energy, negative self-talk, limiting belief systems. And tap into your heart. Why is loneliness? Okay, thank you. Oh, beautiful. So you are going through healing, as we all are. But when this comes out with the loneliness card, exactly as I said, there are times on our journey where we have got to be riding solo so that we can truly and honestly become our own best friend. We can truly and honestly take a good look in the mirror at ourselves, feel comfortable and confident with ourselves. Holding high hope for ourselves. Making all of your wishes come true. But it starts internally, from the heart. It truly does. It is not an external process. Why is fear out here? Thank you. And there we go. The cards are just coming out after I already channeled a message. I realize I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I think you're coming to terms with some things. You may have had some interactions with soul contracts, friends, relatives, very strong connections that mirror you, aspects of you. And you know this when they trigger you, when their behavior, their actions, and their words bring some really unsettling feelings, to say the least, within you. There's your deeper soul aspect saying, take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror. See yourself. See your past self. It might be some aspects of you that you played out in your past. We are experiencing this now as Chiron is coming towards its end of its retrograde. It will station direct January 26th. And Chiron is the wounded healer. It reflects our deepest core wounds from childhood and the behavior patterns and the ways of being that we've developed from those traumas. Accepting that you're not perfect. Nobody is. Nobody. Accepting that you've made mistakes. No need to feel guilty. Everybody has. Everybody. Don't compare yourself to anybody. The devil on the bottom. Awakening. You are awakening to deeper truths. Deeper truths about yourself, about things that you may have had hidden from you. The Hierophant. Chiron. That are linked to your childhood wounds, traumas. Didn't inner narcissist come up? You may be coming to terms with this. We all have it to some degree. There's a scale, a spectrum. But the Queen of Emotions, and this all fell below purpose. It's to have compassion for yourself and for everyone else involved. Know that we are all helping each other, whether we're aware of it or not. I see that you are awakening. Awakening to deeper truths. Deeper truths at what had been operating maybe below the surface within you. Instead of placing blame on others, it looks as though right now, Sag, you're turning it back on you. Look what's below guilt. Blame. I see that you turning this around though. So release this guilt. Release the shame. It's in the past. When you recognize it and you turn to your heart and you have compassion and love and empathy for yourself and for all involved, you're wiping the slate clean. You're removing the devil from your life and turning to the sun. Your true happiness, joy, and your vital life force energy. I'm also hearing central sun. Spirit, God, source. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Yes, Chiron is still retrograde. Retrograde is internal review. You may be having flashbacks of insight or dreams or realizations about maybe how you have treated others or acted with others in the past. And somebody had come along and reflected those aspects back to you. And it didn't feel so good, did it? It actually probably brought some fear up in you. Did you run away? Did you lash out? It's okay. But it's important to no longer place blame on anyone else or on yourself. It was meant to happen. It's meant to be. Accept it. Have compassion and love and empathy. Release all of it and move forward with spirit, with the sun. And funny, and when I put the cards back, I put the sun on the top. Hermit below that explains the loneliness card. It is important to have time to yourself, to hermit, to deeply reflect on your journey so far and all of the conflicts and all of the beauty, but we're deeply going into wounds and how we've reacted and responded and our behaviors, how we treated ourselves. Unconsciously even. It's becoming conscious, the awakening. Three of Wands. Can't make it up. You're healing. You're healing from narcissistic abuse, and you're also healing your inner narcissist. Coming to terms with it. You may have been abused by somebody else with the same traits, or maybe even more intensely in your childhood and other phases of your life, and that's what brought up and conjured up and developed your own inner protector. But sometimes we can take it a little bit too far. We all have. So again, release the guilt. Don't be hard on yourself. Open your heart up to love and compassion. Brilliant. Sagittarius, you are overcoming this fear. Overcoming the fear of seeing yourself in the mirror over and over again. It's like, I don't want to see it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I just want harmony and peace and love and joy. It's okay. That part is over. You found the strength, the endurance. It's a victory. You've overcome it. You're getting over that major mountain. And this may have opened up to you your inner knowing as to what your purpose is. Can't make it up. What your purpose is here in this lifetime. 10 of Pentacles, legacy. And that's a beautiful thing. I have the chills all over. Queen of Swords, strong insight. Even if it doesn't look pretty, you're taking it all in. And you're adding that to your database of wisdom, knowledge. 8 of Swords below that. Understanding what has kept you feeling separated from others. All right, Sag, we're going to get you some advice here. This is a beautiful reading. It's a hard part of the journey to go through, but I see you overcoming it. And coming out the other side, like, I just want to be of service. I want to walk in love and from the heart. And you got to love yourself too. I see you being hard on yourself. Don't. You've come a long way. So Sagittarius, if you're liking this video so far, please don't forget to click the like button below the video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And it's big. This is big. It's a big shift. Big, huge, expansive. Sagittarius, expanding the mind, expanding your awareness. Advice for Sagittarius, please. Queen of Swords also cuts through a lot of crap. A lot of confusion. A lot of bullshit, right? Getting to the bottom of things. Seeing things clearly from a higher perspective. The bigger picture. We have Spirit of Air. clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of air represents the mental aspects of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we're in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The spirit of air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. So Sagittarius, very cut and dry reading here and message for you. And I can very much resonate with this message, this reading myself personally as well. So I hope that you found this helpful for you. And I am sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.